A title search in a public record may be conducted by anyone. Which statement best explain why instruments affecting real estate are recorded? Recording gives constructive notice to the world of the right and interest claimed by a party in a particular parcel of real estate. A purchaser went to the county building to check the recorder records, which show that the seller was the grantee in the last recorded deed and that no mortgage was on record against the property. The purchaser may assume which of the following: that the seller did not mortgage the property. The date and time a document was recorded help establish which of the following: priority. A buyer bought a house, received a deed, and moved into the residence but neglected to record the document. 1 week later, the seller died and the heirs in another city, unaware that the property had been sold, conveyed title to a relative who recorded the deed. Who owns the property? The buyer. A property with encumbrances that will outlast the closing can be sold if a buyer agrees to take it subject to the encumbrances. Which of the following would not be acceptable evidence of ownership? Deed signed by the last seller. Chain of title is most accurately defined as a record of a property's owner. A seller delivers title to a buyer at closing. A title search has disclosed no serious defect and the title did not appear to be based on doubtful question of law or fact or to expose the buyer to possible litigation. The seller's title did not appear to present a threat to the buyer's quiet enjoyment, and the title insurance policy provided was sufficient to convince a reasonably well-informed person that the property could be resold. The title conveyed would commonly be referred to as a marketable title. The person who prepares an abstract of title for a parcel of real estate searches the public record and then summarizes the event and proceeding that affect title. Homeowners are frantic because they want to sell the property and the deed is missing. Which of the following is true? They do not need the original deed if it has been recorded. Mortgagee title policy protect which party against loss? The mortgagee. Which of the following are traditional covered by a standard title insurance policy? Improperly delivered deed. A written summary of the history of all conveyance and legal proceeding affecting a specific parcel of real estate is called an abstract of title. Which of the following is not covered by a standard title insurance policy? Unrecorded rights of parties in possessions. Document referred to as title evidence includes policy of title insurance. Person A sells a portion of property to person B. Person B promptly recorded deed in the appropriate county office. If person A tries to sell the same portion of property to person C, which of the following statement is true? Person C has been given constructive notice of the prior sale because person B promptly recorded the deed. The mortgagee received a title insurance policy on the property a buyer is pledging a security for the mortgage loan. Which of the following is true? The amount of coverage is commensurate with the loan amount. The real estate records in Georgia are maintained by the clerk of the Superior Court. A title search in Georgia is typically traced backward for a period of 30 years.